All right, let's do this link first. We're going to do 2 links again today. We'll do this link together. I think there's 4 questions we'll do together. Then I'll give you about 10 minutes to practice. You won't probably get finished, but you can practice these skills. Okay. And then we'll do a second link. I'll give you the rest of class to work on that. Okay? Gabe, can you take out the... All right. So I wanted to do a quick review. I know you've done this many times, but it's going to be very important that you know how to do this for the TSI. You need to be able to factor quadratic trinomials. Okay? So we're going to start pretty basic here. All of these leading coefficients will be 1. What was that? So I'm going to write my 2 sets of parentheses. All right, so make sure you put your parentheses. The variable that I have here is t. And do you guys remember what I asked my brain to figure out what goes in these parentheses? No, that is like a whole statement.
What is the first
thing? Do you want to try? Yeah. It's like a whole phrase. Wait, here we go. Listen. Shh. Let's be nice, Minerva, right? Just because someone's ugly on the outside doesn't mean they're ugly on the inside, okay? Go ahead. Okay, let's use words or numbers instead of that. So, no, you're good though. They have to multiply to give you negative 16. So they have to multiply to give you this last term, and they have to add to give you the middle term. Thank you, Donovan. So what my brain is thinking, 6t, right? So 2 numbers that, and I'm going to write this out right now, but obviously I don't write this out when I do the problems, that multiply to be negative 16 and add to 6. Notice, bring the signs with you, right? There's a subtraction in front of that 16, so I put negative 16. Okay, so can you guys think of 2 numbers that make that statement true? I heard 8 and negative 2. Let's write it down. So positive 8 and a negative 2. Let's see. What's 8 times negative 2? Negative 16. So I like that. What's 8 plus negative 2? 6. So this is true. So this is the answer, and this is what you would type into IXL. Remember, if you think back to when you guys are in Algebra 1, right, and this is what I found really interesting in high school, and maybe you guys do as well, because we love math. But do you see this first quadratic trinomial? See the t squared plus 6t minus 16? And you see the t plus 8, t minus 2? Those are the same thing. They look different, but they're the same. I'll show you. Right? T times t is t squared. T times negative 2 is negative 2t. 8 times t is 8t. 8 times negative 2 is negative 16. Combine like terms in the middle, and you're back where you started.
So I could do negative 8 and positive 2.
Ooh, okay. So let's do, Minerva, good question. She said, could I use negative 8 and positive 2? All right. So what is negative 8 times positive 2? Is that negative 16? Yes, it is. Negative 8 times positive 2 is negative 16. But Minerva, what's negative 8 plus 2? Do you see it? It's negative 6, and we want it to be positive 6. So you would one of those moments where you'd have it almost right, Minerva, you would have to just change the signs. But great question. Jasmine, is that a question for me? No. Okay. Oh, I think Miriam's starting us off whenever she's ready. All right. We'll see you soon. All right. Let's try number 2. Oh, do you have a question, Tati? Sorry. You got this one? All right. Give me a second. Give me a second to catch up. Can you tell us, since you got this one, I love it. Can you tell us what statement has to be true with the 2 numbers? Can you tell us that statement that we had before? What were we going to say?
Put negative 4 and negative 10.
Oh, so you didn't want to do what I asked?
Yeah.
Okay, well, so what I was hoping Natalia would say is two numbers that multiply to give us 40 and add to give us negative 14. All right? So let's see if the numbers that Natalia chose work. What's negative 4 times negative 10? That's 40. What's negative 4 plus negative 10? Negative 14. So it works. Well done.
Amen.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry. Only 2 more to go on this link. Let's do another one. Well, then you're going to try. All right, I got q squared plus 14q plus 13. Can anyone give us the statement that has to be true for these two numbers? Donovan? Yes, Donovan. So you said 13, so positive 13 and negative 1. Let's see. Now, they need to multiply. Oh, sorry, you want to say something? It's okay. Is 14? You want to change to 14? This? Oh, okay. Do you want me to just erase it all? Can I just try for a second with it? Because it's okay if you get it wrong. It's no big deal. All right, let's try. What's 14 times negative 1? What's 14 times negative 1? Negative 14. And what do I want it to be? All right, back to where we were. Sorry about that. So we're trying to figure out two numbers that would multiply to give us 13 and add to 14. All right, so actually, Donovan, you were closer at the beginning when you said 13 and 1. Your signs were just incorrect, right? We needed to be multiplied to give you a positive 13 and add to a positive 14. So actually, both of these signs, Donovan, will be addition. All right, that would be correct for this one. Let's do one more. All right, one more, last one. M squared minus m minus 6. So I need two numbers that are going to multiply to give me negative 6 and add to negative 1. So think of two numbers that multiply to give you negative 6 and add to negative 1. I heard negative 3 and what? Positive 2? Let's see. So negative 3 times 2. Wait for it. Come on back. There we go. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. And what's negative 3 plus 2? That checks out. Well done. All right. Impressive.